What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Kid Icarus Uprising. In the last episode, we took on Chapter 5, and in this episode, well, we're gonna jump right into Chapter 6, so let's do it, Dark Pit. And I've tried this on 5.4 and I failed, so let's knock this down to like 4.9 and see if that sort of works a little bit better.
I've located Dark Pit.
Where is he? Ow!
Well, be careful what you wish for, Pit, cause, I guess we found them, and my gosh, look at this epic air duel! And oh, there's Dark Pit's theme.
Look who finally caught up. What is your problem?
Yeah, why you gotta be so edgy, man? Come on. But seriously, like, Dark Pit's theme is probably one of the best songs in the entire game, but this game is, like, filled to the brim with great, amazing music.
Are you with the Underworld Army? Is that why you have it out for me? Don't be ridiculous. I just don't like the idea of someone copying my act. What? But you're a copy of me! Come on now, think about it. If I was a copy, why would I kick my own butt?
Okay, wait a minute. That is the dumbest logic for that argument I think anyone could have possibly come up with. Come on, Dark Pit, like, I know you're a clone of Pit, but still, you're smarter than that, man. You could come up with a better argument for, like, why you want to fight Pit besides just that.
Great, now the Underworld Army's here too.
Oh, our day is not going well, is it, Pit?
You're a real go-getter, Dark Pit. I like that.
Is that so?
Yes, though I am curious how you plan to best your doppelganger. Of course, destroying Pit would be a snap with a little help from me.
Don't make me laugh.
Did I say something funny?
You've got me confused with the other guy. This Pit is no pawn. I'll take care of him. But only after I finish you.
Well, at least he's sort of on our side for right now, at least.
Now this is a little bizarre.
I know, right? The mouth on that guy. I'd never talk like that.
That's not what I meant.
Sorry, he can be a little thick.
The Mirror of Truth created Dark Pit, so his allegiance should be to the Underworld Army.
I wonder if the mirror cracked before the copy was complete.
So that explains it.
So if Dark Pit isn't with the Underworld Army, does that mean I don't have to fight him?
The problem is the Dark Pit is fundamentally wicked and destructive.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He will attack anything.
Does seem pretty aggro.
He was created from you, Pit. He could very well be manifesting your dark side. His very existence is unnatural. He must be eliminated.
Okay. I mean, it's still weird to me, but it makes sense when you explain it.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I still have a lot of unanswered questions, and sadly, we're not gonna get those answers right now, so really, we have no choice but to go after Dark Pit and sort of stop him from being a threat, cause he could do some really bad stuff.
Let me get this straight. The Mirror of Truth was replicating monsters. So now that it's broken, the Underworld Army can't generate new troops, right?
If that were the case, their numbers would be shrinking, but that's not happening.
And where else can Medusa be getting her reinforcements from?
I really don't know, but there's something very strange about them.
Like their faces?
I'm talking more about their interior, specifically their souls.
So how do we get to the bottom of this?
Well, one thing's for certain, Medusa's the source of all this trouble. But Dark Pit presents the more immediate threat. For now, just keep the heat on him.
You got it, Lady Palutena. Although, where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
So you two defeated Pandora,
Of course.
You don't seem too upset that we took out one of your top commanders, Medusa.
Pandora may be gone, but her powers live on in Dark Pit.
Another astute observation from the supreme leader of the Underworld.
My, aren't you prickly? Even so, your power of flight seems to outlast Palutena's.
I can't say I'm not envious.
Don't let her get to you.
However, who's to say that his power won't eventually run out?
Yeah, after all, your flight power only lasts for 5 minutes.
Pretty horrendous fuel economy, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
I guess we're both bad at flying.
Aw, feeling a little inadequate there, Lady Palutena, are we? Don't worry, 5 minutes is plenty of time to get wherever you need to go with your own personal power of flight. Unless, of course, you're, like, traveling across the country or anything like that.
Look over there!
What's he doing with that?
Using me for target practice!
Not bad, not bad.
Alright, so just hide behind cover here and wait for the game to automatically like move you to the next area. That way you can avoid Dark Pit's shots. It's pretty easy. Once you're in the open though, start firing at his little turret thing. And that is that. So let's keep chasing him down. Come on, Dark Pit, get back here, man. Stop running away from me. It's time to face me and battle on the battlefield or something.
What is that place?
They look like ruins of some sort.
I better land soon.
And I'd better get started on deploying my troops.
Come on! Is that really necessary?
Yeah, for real, you don't have to do that, but I guess we should prepare for land battle now. Let's do it.
Somewhere within these ruins is Pitu.
Gesundheit?
No, Pitu. As in Pit 2. As in Dark Pit. Pretty great nickname I came up with, huh?
But not as great as Patui, right? Right? Anyway. So, the plan is to find Pitu and take him out.
Correct. He might try to escape, but we can't let him get away.
Understood.
Pitu could be anywhere, but following Underworld troops might lead you to him. They're none too pleased with Pitu for absconding with Pandora's powers.
Which I guess makes sense considering, you know, he is fighting against them right now. Anyways, though, we do need to find Dark Pit, and he can be in one of, like, 4 or 5 different locations in this level. I'm pretty sure it's random, like, every time you play, so we just gotta hope for the best. But he is not here, so let's move on and, head up this direction, I guess.
That seems to be an altar up ahead. Go there.
You got it.
Alright, so he should be up here, and this will be, like, the first area where we can fight him. We do need to fight him, like, a total of 3 times, so, after we beat him here, he'll, like, go off to a different section of the level, and hopefully we do get lucky and he heads off to like our left, because there's something really cool that I kind of want to show off, but it all depends on where Dark Pit goes after this.
Ha! Found you! Finding me's the easy part.
And that is true, because Dark Pit, not gonna lie, his AI is pretty good at dodging your attacks. Now, every time you will fight Dark Pit, he will have a new weapon, and I think right now he's using a cannon. Can't really tell, but I'm pretty sure that's a cannon, which means he can do some serious damage if he hits us with like charge attacks or even just normal attacks. Like, look at that, man, it's ridiculous. So yeah, do your best to try and dodge a majority of his attacks. And I mean, I would say try and getting close for melee, but that's really not the easiest thing to do in this game, considering that Dark Pit is such a small target. So just do your best to try and deal damage and avoid his attacks. And there we go, we got him the first time at least.
See ya. He got away.
It's okay, he couldn't have gone far. I'm sensing that Pitu is hiding in the dark. There may be a path by the fountain that leads somewhere underground.
Alright, so unfortunately we did not get lucky because he went off to the left of where I'm facing.
So where's all this food always coming from?
I thought you might want a little snack. Plus, it's fun leaving surprises for you.
Oh, thanks. You're always looking out for me. Nothing works up an appetite like dodging enemy fire.
This must have been a temple. Humans turn to the gods in times of need, and forget them in times of prosperity. They really are a fickle bunch.
I mean, maybe, and I'm just like spitballing here, it has something to do with like all the underworld troops you keep sending to Earth and like destroying stuff with. Maybe, you know, not do that, and then we wouldn't actually forget about you guys every now and again.
Hey there, Pit Stain. You know I could call you the same thing, right?
That is like one of my favorite lines of dialogue in the entire game. It's just so funny, like I swear. The banter between like Pit and all the other characters is some of the best stuff in the entire game. Anyways though, Dark Pit this time around is using a club, I believe, so we're going to want to be a little bit careful. When you charge up a club, yeah, you can shoot out a very large, very powerful and dangerous like giant ball of energy. Also, yeah, keep your distance because clubs are very effective melee weapons. Like, they do a ton of damage. I think claws might be slightly better than clubs, only because their rate of attack is a little bit higher. Like, that is the one downside of a club, is like, the rate of fire is pretty slow. Like, they're more of a heavy attack weapon than anything else, and I think the weapons that have higher rates of fire are much better in this game. But there we go, 2 down, 1 to go.
Little pest. Trying to escape again?
You only need to defeat him one more time.
And you know why that is? Because he's a boss, that's why.
He's headed for the area by the fountain. Stay on him.
Right, so all we have to do is make our way back into the center of this area. And you can already kind of see in the background, but there is a grind rail that will take us up to the final arena, where we can have our last showdown with Dark Pit. So that's pretty exciting. And oh dear, I should probably get away from that thing before it grabs me. No! I really hate these guys. I totally forgot, like, that's sort of what they do. So let's just run away from that and hopefully not take any more damage. Thankfully, there is a drink of the guys right here, so we should be good to go. Anyways, this will take us directly to the final battle. Now, once this does initiate, there's going to be like a huge amount of dialogue between both of the characters, so I'm probably not going to talk too much during the actual fight itself. Just keep in mind, all you have to do is attack Dark Pit. There's really no strategy to it. There are 2 platforms to like the left and right that you can fall down onto and then jump back up to the main platform if you need to. But for the most part, you should be fine on the main platform. Anyways, though, yeah, Dark Pit is waiting for us right there ominously, so let's do it.
Let's do this! Bring it, puppet. Who are you calling a puppet? Palutena says jump, you jump. She says fight, you fight. Sounds like a very satisfying existence. For her, that is. I have absolute faith in Lady Palutena. The mirror of truth doesn't lie. I'm a reflection of your true self. So maybe your faith in her isn't quite so absolute after all. What would you know about faith anyway, you treacherous blackheart? Lady Palutena always guides me the right way. That's why I follow her. And the mirror of truth you mentioned, it's nothing more than a pane of lies. Pandora was just using it as bait. Looks like I touched a nerve. Me thinks the puppet dog protests too much. Will you give it a rest already? Okay, fine. Do what you want. Or rather, keep doing what she wants. But I, for one, refuse to be a puppet. These wings take me wherever I want to go. Not if I take you down first.
Alright, he should almost be done. Let's just keep attacking him a few more times.
I did it! This isn't over yet.
There we go. That was perfect. Like, we got pretty much all the main dialogue out of the way, so not bad at all.
I went easy on you this time. Wait!
No, let him go. He's in for a big fall. And we need to get back to stopping Medusa.
Alright, so that was our first run-in with Dark Pit. I would say that went pretty well. And my gosh, that is like our 3rd darkness bow. I swear, we keep getting that weapon. Hey, at least we had a club. That's something new. Maybe I'll try that out in like the next video. Alright, so with that done and Dark Pit fleeing away from us, I think that's a good place to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.